The Dodgers' collapse is going from bad to worse, and now, serious concerns are growing around Mookie Betts. As losses pile up and the bullpen continues to falter, all eyes are on the former MVP, whose recent struggles and defensive adjustments have sparked heated debate. Is he battling fatigue, or is something deeper going on? Meanwhile, with the trade deadline fast approaching, pressure is mounting on the front office to make a bold move before it's too late. Will the Dodgers find reinforcements? Or are we witnessing a contender unravel in real time? Fans are frustrated, analysts are asking tough questions, and the urgency is rising. One thing is clear: Los Angeles can't afford to wait any longer. It's getting harder to ignore Dodgers fans. The warning signs have turned into red alerts, and what was once thought to be a mid-season slump is now starting to feel like something much more serious. The Los Angeles Dodgers collapse is no longer a rumor, it's unfolding in real time. And while the standings still suggest hope, the eyes don't lie. The vibe is off. The confidence is shaken. And at the center of it all? Mookie Betts. Yes, that Mookie. The MVP caliber player. The multi-position superstar. The one Dodger fans trust to deliver when it matters most. But now, there's concern. The Dodgers are spiraling. The bullpen has been unreliable, the offense inconsistent, and the energy around the team has dipped. But what's been most alarming in recent weeks has been Mookie Betts' body language. His numbers are still solid, don't get it twisted. But the swagger? The spark? It's not the same. During the latest string of losses, fans couldn't help but notice something uncharacteristic: Mookie looking frustrated, slamming his helmet, taking longer pauses in the dugout, avoiding the media. It's not that he's panicking, but there's clearly something on his mind. And it's starting to reflect on the field. So what's going on with Mookie? And can the Dodgers pull out of this skid before the season slips away? Let's get into it. First off, this isn't about one guy. The entire team has underperformed in key areas. The bullpen's ERA has ballooned. The starting rotation has been hit with injuries and inconsistency. And even the lineup stacked with names like Freddie Freeman, Shohei Ohtani, and Will Smith has failed to capitalize in clutch situations. But Mookie? He's the tone setter, the leader, the spark plug. And when your leader seems off, the rest of the clubhouse feels it too. One insider close to the team recently said, "There's a heaviness in the locker room right now." And Mookie's usually the guy who lifts it. But lately, he's just been quieter. He knows the expectations. He feels it more than anyone. And that brings us to the mental load Betts has taken on this season. After transitioning to shortstop full-time, an incredible challenge on its own, Betts has not only had to carry defensive duties but also remain an offensive cornerstone. Add the pressure of leading a roster full of big personalities and expectations, and suddenly it makes sense. The guy's carrying a mountain. But this isn't panic time. Not yet. This is real talk time. The Dodgers front office sees what's happening, and the trade deadline is right around the corner. And here's where things get interesting. Reports are already circulating that the Dodgers are exploring multiple trade scenarios, and not just for bullpen help. There's now talk of the team targeting another infielder, someone who could play second base or shortstop, and give Mookie Betts a breather from the wear and tear of the infield grind. Names being floated? Tim Anderson, Paul DeJong. Even a surprise return for Kike Hernandez has been whispered. The idea is simple: let Mookie return to his most comfortable position, right field, and allow him to play freer, faster, and with that same electric energy we've seen in the past. And honestly, it might be exactly what he and this team needs. Because right now, this is a team that looks tight. Not broken. Not lost. But tight. Pressing. Second-guessing. And when you're in a pennant race, that's the last thing you want. Now let's talk about the real issue no one wants to say out loud. The Dodgers are at serious risk of wasting another prime year of Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman. That's not being dramatic. That's just the truth. You've got Ohtani mashing, Freeman still elite, and Mookie putting up all-star caliber numbers even while carrying the weight of an infield transition. And yet the team can't hold leads or deliver consistent offense in big spots. That's where the front office needs to act, and fast. The fan base is growing frustrated, and rightfully so. People are wondering why certain bullpen arms are still getting the ball in tight games. Why isn't there urgency in the pitching staff's usage? Why hasn't management pulled the trigger on a trade yet? The trade deadline isn't just about adding talent, it's about sending a message to the clubhouse. A message that says, we still believe in this team. A message that Mookie Betts and every other Dodger needs to hear loud and clear. Let's talk possible trade targets that could immediately help. Scott Barlow, Royals, high leverage arm, tons of experience. Could instantly slot into the 8th inning role. David Bednar, Pirates, electric closer stuff. Would cost serious prospect capital, but could lock down the late game chaos. Tommy Edman, Cardinals, versatile infielder who could let Mookie float between right field and second base. These aren't long shots. These are real names being monitored. And with the Dodgers' resources, it's not a matter of if they can make a deal, it's when. But the clock is ticking. And that brings us full circle to Mookie. This isn't criticism. This is admiration. Because Betts has been a warrior this season. Playing out of position. Leading quietly. Battling through the mental and physical grind of a 162-game season while staying under the microscope. But even the strongest leaders need help. And if the Dodgers want to stop this collapse, they need to get Mookie Betts some relief. In the field. In the lineup. In the clubhouse. Because if he's free to be himself again, watch out. That's when the Dodgers become dangerous. That's when the season flips. So here's the big question, Dodger fans, is the front office going to answer the call? Will Andrew Friedman step in with a bold trade to fix the cracks in the bullpen and allow Mookie to return to peak form? Or are we looking at another wasted postseason filled with what-ifs and injuries? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think the Dodgers need most at the trade deadline? Who should they go get? And what's your take on Mookie's shortstop transition, should it continue? Or is it time to move him back to right field? Smash that like button if you're still riding with the boys in blue through this storm, and hit subscribe, because you already know the next few weeks are going to be wild. One way or another, this season is hitting its breaking point. And what the Dodgers do next could define the entire era. Tools.